Did you honestly think this was done? No. In fact, it's just beginning. Welcome back to another edition of Action Video Game Talk. I'm your host, Scott Action Jackson, and once again, back from a long break to bring some news articles and opinions on them. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. So Capcom announced a little odd collection that's going to be distributed along PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. It's the Disney Afternoon Collection. It's more or less their old retro games that were released on NES based on Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers, the sequel, Rescue Rangers 2, Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers 2, Darkwing Duck, DuckTales, DuckTales 2, and Tailspin. This game collection is supposed to be released on April 18th and will be available only as a digital download for PS4, Xbox One, and PC, and $20. $20. Now, when they release the trailer for this, they show that it's going to be visually upgraded to support the 1080p. There's going to be different modes that you can play on each game too. A boss rush mode, where you can just play through the boss battles. Time attack mode, where you can just try to get through the fastest time on each level, which there's supposed to be like a leaderboard to do that with as well. And another thing is a rewind feature. So in which case, if you goof up on like DuckTales and accidentally run into a creature instead of hopping on top of it, you can rewind and go back and play again. The final thing that they revealed is something called a Disney Museum, where it includes like concept art, character art, and as well as music from it's claimed to be music and other content from the original releases. So it'll look similar to the animated cartoon series. Now, for me, when this was announced, I'm like, oh god. Because I actually played most of these games growing up. I mean, I played Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers. I played DuckTales. I think I tried Darkwing Duck. I don't remember if I played Rescue Rangers 2 or not. But yeah, I loved playing Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers and enjoyed DuckTales. Recently, they did re-release DuckTales on like PS3 360 as a digital download first, and then physical release. And with that, they included actual voiceovers from most of the cast, and that was fun. But being able to go back and play some of these retro NES. Well, the weird thing about this is the systems they're listed for: PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. These are old NES games. Where's the Switch release? I mean, we all know that they could change their mind between now and April 18th, or maybe just release it later on for the Switch if they want to, but knowing Nintendo and its pushback for its virtual console, I don't know if they would do that. I mean, they might try to contact Capcom to bring this over or not, but from what I'm saying about this, getting 6 of these old Disney Capcom titles for only $20, that's one hell of a deal. And April 16th. So once I take a look at something. I was off the top of my head, I cannot think of any other game release coming out around that date. Well, of course, figure out otherwise after I get done recording this. So, yeah, Disney Afternoon, Disney. once I can talk. Uh, Capcom's Disney Afternoon Collection. It's going to cover 6 games, 6 old school retro NES games for $20. Yeah, that's interesting, considering that they never actually released most of these games digitally, as far as we know, on like the Wii or any virtual Nintendo Virtual Console. Well, Virtual Console store. So yeah, yeah, that'll be interesting and technically something a lot of people should be looking forward to. Now, many people know that sometimes accessories and games get recalled. Well, recently, the company PDP, who specializes in all kinds of different accessories for like uh, charge docks and stuff like that, they're doing a recall on this Energizer Xbox One 2X Smart Charger. Now, according to this report, the product can overheat and cause damage to Xbox One controllers and, more importantly, present a burn hazard. Now, presently, there's no injuries that have been reported. However, if there is a full recall coming in, don't know if this covers just the standard one or if it also covers the. I know that with some of these charge docks, they usually make them like a black one for normal black controllers and maybe some white ones for the white controllers as well. But don't know if it covers both or just covers one, like the normal black one. So hopefully stores have heard about this and are trying to maybe send these back to the PDP company, which hopefully that company itself will probably reissue and remake new ones if that's possible. But it says here for more details, check out PDP's safety recall page. And these smart chargers first went on sale back in February of last year. And PDP says that approximately 121,000 units were sold. So yeah, hopefully nothing bad happens for people who overcharge those. But yeah, as stated, it says to check out their safety recall page. Hell, if you're lucky, maybe you can get a hold of them if anything like this comes up of any overheating and get a hold of them with that stuff. But otherwise, hopefully the stores can try to like get these packaged up and sent back. So hopefully there'd be a lot, replacements for them. Well, this is interesting. It's weird that when we think about games that carry over across different gaming generations, you know, by releasing on one system, then the next uh, line in it, then the following line, kind of like how some of the Legend of Zelda games were. Well, apparently, a Resident Evil game is Resident Evil Revelations. Now, most people know that Resident Evil Revelations came out for the 3DS, and I do mean the first Revelations, 3DS, then Wii U, then it was released for PS3, 360, and PC in 2013. Well, because of the recent success of the ports that Capcom's doing with like Resident Evil 4, 5, 6, Resident Evil Revelations is coming to PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. It was revealed by way of a tweet on Resident Evil's Twitter page that the remaster is coming out soon, yet other sources are saying fall. So Resident Evil Revelations is coming out this fall for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Oh, my mistake. I'm reading this wrong. It says more details to come soon. Okay, more details on this remaster is coming soon, but the release will be this fall for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, seeing both a digital and physical release. Now, I kind of found this interesting because, as I stated, 3DS, Wii U, PS3, 360, PC, Xbox One, PlayStation 4. That's not exactly jumping across generations of systems, but it's kind of close. But for a lot of people, Resident Evil Revelations was the best standard Resident Evil game since Resident Evil 4-ish. Because it had your typical jump scares, survival horror gameplay, and wacky B-movie narrative, which, we did get quite a few jump scares and stuff like that, survival horror with Resident Evil 7, but it doesn't seem and isn't quite your standard Resident Evil game in third person. The whole third person feel. But I don't know. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people are going to be interested in this, especially people who enjoyed the first Revelations game and I want to try it on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. So I know this one's going to be a bit short because I only had like 3 subjects to talk about, but since it's been a while, and technically the only thing that drew me back out to record for this show again, Action Video Game Talk, was the Disney Afternoon Collection. Because, let's face it, it's old school nostalgia kicking in, which is probably another reason it's going to sell. But anyway, so I guess that's it. Like usual, later on I will have those separate videos up for those who want to check that out. Down below I'll have some links. So if anybody else wants to comment and share their opinions on some of these subjects on this video and videos coming out later, go ahead and shoot them down below. Until next time, bye.